Hello and welcome. I am PandaPops and I am going to be showing you how to make some chairs and benches. Go over to the animator for our chair. Create a new file, and once you are inside the animator, go to the skeleton and make a control node, a child node which will be your chair, and then we are going to start creating our chair. So I have been using the mirror tools, as you can see, so we can get the shape correct on all sides, keep it nice and even. We then trim our volume, set our pivot onto the floor so it's centered, click and drag over to the chair node that we placed in our skeleton. And as you can see, there's a white box. This is our collision box. Upload to workspace, choose prop. Go through the categories that you do when you are exporting to your workspace, load up the game maker, and place your asset down. Once you're loaded in, you can sort of get a good idea of the size. So we can see it's potentially just a little bit too tall, but as you can see, we cannot actually sit on it, and that's due to the collision box. So we're going to go back into VoxEdit and we are going to make adjustments to the size of the chair, but then I'm going to show you how you can break down the chair to have better collisions. What we do is we click and we duplicate, so that's Control D, and we make a copy of the chair. We've named it chair back. And then we're going to do this another 2 times, chair side 1 and chair side 2. And then over onto the skeleton panel, a child node off of the chair, we're going to then create those there. So we're going to have chair back, chair side 1 and chair side 2. From there, we're going to click into chair back and we are going to delete everything other than the back section of the chair. Make sure to trim your volumes at the top there, and then we click and drag to the correct space, and as you can see, now we've got a smaller collision box over on that section. We're going to repeat and do the same for the sides of the chair. We select which side we're doing and we delete all of that side. Click and drag it into the correct node. As you can see, there's a little bit of overlap there. Now they're the same color, so it doesn't really matter too much, but I am going to check and go back in and make adjustments. And we do the same again for chair side 2. So we delete the opposite side for this one. And we go into our main chair and we delete both of the sides and the back, and only keeping the seat. That's all we need to keep. So we're going to delete the sides and the back and keep the seat. Once that is done, we're going to upload to our workspace. And this time we are going to replace an asset. Filter to, you can either do all, unpublished, published, private, exclusive, or basic. You then can search for the name if you can remember what you named it, or go through, there we go, red seat tester. We click to replace and we go through the steps again to go through our asset types. We load back into the game maker, find it. I renamed it to tester B so I can tell it has been replaced and it has been changed. The height looks good for the chair, and as you can see, we can now jump up on top of it. We can sit in the chair. Stand on each section of the chair. So now that is how you make a usable chair without collisions. Next, we're going to be taking a little look at how to make a bench like this one. And this can be done either in the animator or in the modeler. We're going to just do it inside of the modeler. And I've already extended the size of this one for a bench. I want it to be a little bit lower down and quite a bit longer. Once again, using the mirroring tool, it's super helpful to use those mirroring tools. At the top menu bar, we're just adding a small amount of detail onto the bench now, where we're going to add some grooves, just adding some simple detail. We'll upload to workspaces again, so create new asset. head over to the game maker once again, place the asset down, load on in, and there we go. We now have a brand new wooden bench. It's a good height, and due to it being a flat surface, we don't need to break down the collisions for this asset. If you do have an asset that has bad collisions, you will need to develop within the animator. Hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to tune in for the next one. I will see you next time. Goodbye.